Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to Ixion. Things are a lot different in this now. That's because this isn't the same save. My save got bricked. The save I was playing through with you guys got bricked. I don't know what happened. I playing on my own, not progressing farther than Chapter 3, where we are now. Um, but I went to load up this save the other day just to refamiliarize myself with it and record a bit, and I discovered that that save would not load anymore. So, rather than starting all over with you guys, I decided I'm going to take my personal save and we're going to continue on with it. Yeah, so let's familiar. I'm going to familiar. So basically, it's got the same idea. This is my little space focused dock. Everyone comes, a lot of resources come in and out. I've got my mining ships, science ships, all based out of here. The probe launchers, EVA, airlocks are all in here. Then we have a little industry sector with a lot of storage, a lot of resources saved up. Because in my personal save, I did that thing where I blitzed through the science ship upgrades to get ridiculous amounts of science. Then I started blitzing through the mining ship upgrades for the extra, where is it? Here we go. Mining ships extract 30% more resources, and I've also upgraded my steel mills, polymer refineries, and my electronics factories to save even more resources. And as you can see here, I think I've picked up I've got all the cryopods from Chapter 3 from this system here. Yeah, actually, I think I'm just going to leave it here. I've still got ships out gathering resources, but we don't really need them. We have a stupid amount of polymers, lots of iron, lots of alloys. I think we're ready to progress. But anyways, actually, let's continue on with the tour. Section 3, exact same. Like I laid this basically. I am a creature of habit. Section 3 is also a farming thing. Just, I think, slightly better laid out. Section 4 is still a population center, except slightly more compact. I like this layout a little bit more. I also got a health center set up, which is why, if you were paying attention, all my sectors only have one infirmary. I've also opened up sectors 4 and 6, well, 5 and 6, but I'm not really using them. Sector 5 is just opened. There's nothing in here. I haven't decided what to do with it yet. Sector 6 I've shown already. I haven't shown. It's another space-themed one, but it's mainly for storage. All my iron is stored here. The 700, the 1,000 cryopods or so are all stored here. Whoa. So we are ready to vol jump. And actually, let's see. What am I researching presently? I'm doing upgrades to the algae farm just because my food was... I want to make sure I have enough food. I am aware that this game is still early in its development cycle. Well, not early in its development cycle, but it's released. It's still buggy. There's still bugs. Apparently, there's another... You can also, if these roads bug out a little, that can basically make parts of your parts of the sector just unusable, and might even corrupt your save. I don't know what corrupted my save, but it got bricked. Can't use it anymore. So there's still bugs here and there. So if you're someone who can't live with bugs, you should probably wait a few more patches. It's fairly, for the most part, it's stable. It just there's a few bugs here and there. Apparently, the save's getting bricked. It was also in a previous version of the game. I'm playing on the latest, and my save was in the latest. So, and they said one cause of the save games breaking was fixed, but apparently there's a few of us if you're in the Discord for Ixion, there's at least three of us who have had our saves bricked in this version of the game. This save, when I was progressing through, I made a lot of better choices. I didn't lose as many people. I will admit I save scummed a little. Most of these casualties were from... Remember that cryopod, that monster, the thing I thought was like a zombie apocalypse where it converted some of our crew members? I decided to bring it back to the Tiqqun to see if it would make me lose the game, or if there was like a little mini game associated with it. No, we just killed a bunch of our workers, so... Actually, it was just workers, because by the time they arrived here, I had already moved all the non-workers over to Section 4. And yeah, so we are going to progress. I might turn Section 5 into another population storage area, because... Actually, why is that? Oh, I think I'm kind of planning to turn Section 5 into a little habitation area. There is another thing where if your population reaches 6,000, any more cryopods you open don't give you additional population. So there's still things. Like another bug I've encountered is every time I open up the game, I have to reset the resolution. It does not save my resolution. It says it's something weird. I can't even remember off the top of my head. I'm not paying attention. I just set it back to what it's supposed to be. So that's that. Other than that, I am loving this game. So let us hop out and charge the Ixion engine.
In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before volt jump initiation.
Everyone's on the batteries. I should upgrade the solar panels a little bit, especially for that one, for self-cleaning systems, which I didn't have in this save. Oh, it helps if I unpause the game. No, we can't check the exterior constructions while charging the volt jump, the Ixion engine. Oh, I am building. If you just see they're flying around, I do have not a fully upgraded, but I do have a drone hub helping move resources around, and I do have a train that goes all the way through all the different regions, and that's why I turned off. Well, that's why I have only the health center and one infirmary per area, just in case something happens with. Whoa!
Ixion engine ready.
Commence. So that way, if something happens at the health center, the infirmaries can back up. But if something happens with the infirmaries, they just get booted over to the health center. So that's handy. Now let's see what's going on in this next system. Now you can still hear the cheering from the exo drone, not the fighting ring, the fighting arena. All right, what's going on in this system? We're supposed to, I think.
Jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tiqqun detected. Calculations indicate the system's pulsar is dormant. Sensors have located the Piranesi, currently powered down. You must find a way to retrieve the Remus coordinates from it. Act with extreme caution, Administrator.
Why is it powered down, though? Let's have a look at this system. The Piranesi is a science ship. Space weather. So let us launch a probe. Let's go for science, because we don't really need resources. So let's go to our mining fleet and just turn off everything but silicon. We don't need anything but silicon. We have lots of ice. We have lots of iron. We'll send the iceberg to PSR. Valves to the pulsar. Anyways, several planetary readings from 12H fall outside of the parameters of theoretical models. We have landed on 12H, a planet with intense geological activity. Fissures expel gas into the atmosphere, and canyons run deep across the planet's surface. We've located a stable area where we should be able to study 12H's phenomenon. We're starting to require electronics. You know what, let's actually turn this back on. We'll let them gather carbon. Just because we don't actually have any carbon stored up. Actually, no, we don't. If we end up running low on carbon, I'll change my mind and start sending ships out for it. But we really have a lot of polymers saved up. It's not something I'm concerned about in the slightest. All right, next thing of science. Next to the Piranesi, of course. All right, P.S. Oh, we have another colony mission. So let us start training some colonists. I have a fully upgraded this, so now we train 200 colonists at a time.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh, of course, the probe launcher's disabled. Is it the one we're using? No, it's the countermeasures one. Handy. Anyways, do I want to send the towels to the Piranesi yet? Oh, I didn't actually gather the research. Actually, let's go up there. Oh, the Pridwin's gathering materials. Oh, that's kind of scary how low that is. At least we have fully upgraded. At least I'm pretty sure I've fully upgraded. Oh! Whoops. Forgot to repair some solar panels. And I forgot to build that. Let's get that built before we go to the Piranesi. We visit the Piranesi. What to upgrade though? Let's upgrade the probe launcher.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Of course, all the resources in this system are going to be on the other side of this thing. And is the probe even going to be able to survive going through there? Okay. So it's not lethal instantly, like that other storm was. Alright, what's going on here? A probe has detected abnormal meteorological activity present on PSR B125-7 plus 12G, calling into question our theoretical models. We have descended into the atmosphere of 12G. Updrafts and downdrafts of ionized hydrogen form purple shaded tornadoes. An immense stream I can't say that word. A group of tornadoes surround and circle a massive cyclone on the planet, large enough in size to be observable from space. Launch an autonomous analysis drone. Yeah, that's the more expensive option. Send Troy. I think Troy has access. I think Troy is in base 6. Yep, and they have access to polymers. They do. Oh yeah, they do right there. Let's see, what's the science? There's another science thing around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, we're already sending something to that one. That's 12E is an eligible candidate for testing the implementation of our colonization protocols. Okay. I think we're going to want to move.
The team has completed a task.
We have completed our theoretical model of 12H. During our studies, Nikolai showed signs of mental distress. Concerned that the gas explosions were the cause, we carried out standard suit integrity tests. No breaches were found within their suit. Later, while we were submitting our results, Nikolai was seen leaving the research site. find them. We're not leaving someone behind if we can avoid it.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun. A science ship team has completed a task.
Let's find some more silicon. Oh, did they find him? Our reports from the iceberg team have become inconsistent, indicating psychological instability. According to their most recent transmission, the team is following the tracks of Nikolai towards the house. What house? What on earth is going on? I run a tabletop game, and it's a sci-fi setting, and my players have it's a mix of sci-fi and fantasy. So my players have encountered ghosts and stuff like that. So to freak out some of the other NPCs in the game, one of the PCs just goes around saying, "Go, space is haunted, space is haunted." That I think he may have somehow jinxed this game for me.
A science ship team has
The drone fabrication pattern Kudiman took off from the cargo bay of the Thals and descended into the lower atmosphere. The collected data allowed the crew to update theoretical models of PSR B1257 plus 12G. The team has concluded that the pulsar activity of the system has had a significant impact on the atmospheric conditions present on 12G. The phenomena observed are unexplainable without external factors. Alright, leave the planet. Wait, what? When preparing to depart from 12G, the crew of the Thals spotted something unusual, different from the observed meteorological phenomenon. A translucent tubular formation pierced the cloud cover and rises high into the atmosphere. Check it out. This is a weird system. There's something else out there?
A science ship team has completed a
The first received image from the Thals indeed revealed the presence of a huge and translucent tubular formation. Upon approach, it appears to possess luminescent properties. Around the formation, the meteorical activity is almost calm, and glimpses of the planet's telluric core can be seen. The captured imagery disproves the hypothesis of crew hallucinations, and the team wishes to continue with further analysis. Sure. Worst we can do is lose the science team. We have lots of people to replace them with if we lose something. Comms contact with the iceberg team has been lost. For a short time, we were still receiving mission reports. The house is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, has no interior light sources, and contains a series of mazes. The last report speaks of thumping sounds being heard. Shortly after this received, the crew's suit signals were turned off one after the other. Great. Bring the iceberg back. Wait. While reparation of the iceberg was being initiated, Nikolai contacted the Tiqqun via the ship's comm. They have returned and are in possession of a strange, translucent, and gelatinous sample. After rapid analysis, it is composed of an unknown particles held together by Faust tachyons. Nikolai appears to be extremely disoriented and requires medical assistance and psychological support. They are returning to Tiqqun aboard the iceberg. I'm surprised that's not the end. That's the end of that. Right. Now, what else is out there? Unknown structure.
A science
A
ship
Dolo
team
signal.
has completed a task.
The data collected is quite contradictory. The majority of measurements match those taken in other areas of 12G's atmosphere. However, readings from the beacon seem to fluctuate. Isolating these anomalies while excluding the background data suggests that the tubing generates a weak electromagnetic field, beta radiation, and Faust tachyons. The Thals team has established several theories and has recommended a more invasive follow-up study. Mission safety protocols advise the team who are exhibiting a concerning form of fascination for the tubing should be repatriated. Yeah, that's enough.
An accident has occurred in
Another
the
planet?
Tiqqun.
I think I'll be able to get them around safely going that way. But I'm not launching a colonization effort till later. Alright, go pick up the science from 12H. Since that's apparently... Oh yeah, the PSR is the name of the system. So much science. Division of Task Polymer Refinery upgrade required. Alright. Pals, you are off to 12J. And once Thals is done with the 12H, I wonder what the weather effect is for here. There we go. Alright, let's see. Is there any more science out here? Oh!
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, what's going on at 12J? Oh boy, more of these crystal things. The ship's PA became corrupted during our descent to 12J, and we had to shut it down. As a result, we can only transmit partial information. Guided by the wind currents of the planet, we were able to locate a suitable landing area. Angular and extraordinary crystalline structures composed of sodium chloride arise from the planet's surface. Our time on 12J must be short. Its electromagnetic activity seems to be impacting the Thals and its systems. Check out that our thermoelectric activity. See if we can find a way to counter that. Now that planet looks pleasant.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Okay, it looks like we found all the sources of science. Oh, section 4. There's slight population issues here. I'm just constantly building more of these things. There. Look at all that silicon. We now have more than we can store. You know what? Let us move the silicon from there to there.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, let's check out. While carrying out spectrometric analysis, the team of the Talos located the source of electromagnetic emissions coming from an angular tunnel. With a crystalline composition, the sides of the tunnel reflect like mirrors. The team reports details on how they advanced. Dark shapes moved within the mirror like walls, and removed the crew's reflected selves. These accounts will be dismissed as hallucinations. However, the visual capture of the team confirms the reports, and only one crew member appears to still possess their reflection. Cycle monitoring of the Talcum registers lively levels of panic. No wonder. Break those mirrors. 7 years of bad luck. There was actually a sound effect for that. But what did I... The sound and design on this game. Holy crap. We have landed on 12F. Its surface is covered in ice, and the planet is bathed in a red mist. Around 100 meters in height, numerous ice formations pierce the mist and extend skyward. The atmosphere radiates a blue light when illuminated by the system's pulsar. Well, we have the resources. Pridwen, you're back to work. And okay, you're waiting for the Pridwen, which should be loading up. Yep.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. The vital signs of the team were lost soon after they began to shatter the mirrored surface of the tunnel. Mayoni remained for a time and was tracked moving quickly towards the tunnel entrance. On board, cameras of the Thals recorded a headless body tumbling out of the tunnel. Mayoni's vital sign tracker then began moving back down the tunnel, accelerating before ceasing to emit. Though those trackers are implanted within the helmets of the crew suits, it can be assumed that Mayuno was decapitated before being able to leave the planet. Bring the Thals back. This system is cursed. Jesus, we've lost 2 science teams already. Yeah, this system is just cursed.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
I'm
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
hold on. 49 crew members are injured. Okay, at least the infirmary seems to be handling that. I thought I only had the one infirmary though. So where are the other 20? So weird. I guess they might have been from other areas. All right, okay. First readings from 12D indicate the planet experiences intense geothermal activity and extreme high temperatures. Its surface is largely composed with molten basaltic rock. We've located a promontory where we could land the Thals. Conditions on the planet are extremely dangerous. Soaring temperatures, unusual gravity. We reckon only a quick surface analysis opposed to any further exploration that could lead to human material losses. Let's full on research base. I'm worried about what we're going to find on the Piranesi. Because we've only been here for a little while and we've already lost how many people? See, we were at 12 when we arrived.
A science ship team.
Apparently those don't count as losses if they're off the ship. We've lost 2 science ships at least. 2 science ships worth of crew. Sample analysis indicates that the outgases of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12S and subsequent atmospheric mixing results in the red mist, which dominate the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the iceberg was also able to establish parallels between the datasets collected on Croc P42 and 12S geological activity. Abnormal levels of frost tachyons were detected beneath the planet's surface, the cause of which remains unknown. Alright, Iceberg, go get that science, backtrack them to here, and then I'm going to see if I can bounce you around the storm. But that's going to be for the next episode. I will see you guys then. Yeah, this system is just purely cursed. So yeah, I'll see you guys next. We'll continue exploring this cursed land.